End of the show. We'll enjoy a romantic dinner together. Dinner date, romantically. And then very possibly a fabulous trip to Mexico. Okay. Smooth, Wally, wasn't it? Smooth. Okay.
Could you say that again?
Yeah, Wally. I was talking to Mario, calling him Wally.
Thank you.
I've lost control of my starship. Captain to the bridge. Complete this sentence, Wally. When it comes to women with blank, blank, and blank, I'm a total goner.
That's a tough question. There's so many things.
So many blanks. So many blanks, so little time.
Probably first things that come to mind would be a pretty face, a good sense of humor, and a body that they're proud to show off.
Okay. Not a bad answer. 3 blanks to fill in. This is an important round, 1 through 20 this time. Did you mean to go that low, Rebecca? 7?
Yes.
Yes. She had a check. Randy, you meant to give him a 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out here. Susie gave him a 19.
Yes.
Why?
Because I hope he really meant that, but I thought that was a very honest answer.
Okay.
I mean, you get this, I want her to have beautiful eyes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I hope you were on her headshot for an answer. Randy, why'd you go so low?
I just didn't think it was very original. I mean, maybe I'm
But it
being
was
harsh.
True. It was honest. It wasn't original, but it was honest.
Okay.
Okay, you two interview each other. I'm going to play the game.
Thank you, Susie.
I'm sorry, Wally.
Bradley, what is the most ridiculous thing a woman ever tried to bring into bed with the two of you?
Well, I dated this girl who had a pet snake named Gus. And, no, seriously. Anyway, the first time we went to bed, she brought Gus with her to bed with us. And I looked at her and I'm like, what's going on here? And she's like, oh, don't worry, he won't bite. Don't be afraid. I said, well, I'm not worried about him biting. I just don't need any competition, you know what I mean? I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? I don't know what the credit card's, right? I mean,
Right. Okay, let's see how they scored this nature story. Pretty well.
Very
20,
snake.
20, and 18. Way to play.
Spotted
Okay,
snake.
Mario. You're having an intimate conversation with a woman that you've recently met. She wants to know the highlights of your romantic past. This is something we talked about earlier. Tell us what you would tell her.
Well, when I was in college, I dated a girl for about 6 months, and one weekend she went away with her parents skiing, and while she was there, she broke her leg. And so when she came back, it was a birthday present, the reason they sent her.
The broken leg?
Yeah, it was a broken leg. It was a birthday present. And, you know, for Christmas, they're going to
It's already
give her-
wrapped. Yeah, I got you. You made me laugh. I made you laugh.
Okay.
Thank you. Score is tied, 1-1.
And while she was in the hospital, she happened to be in the hospital on her birthday, so I went down to the cafeteria
So
and
depressing.
drug her down. Well, I'm sorry, let me finish.
Tell her to shut up and continue
Shut
talking.
up, Susie! And
Make me!
anyway, so I drug her down. To the... Tune in for mud wrestling next. And so we got down to the cafeteria, and I had made her dinner for her birthday, because she was in the hospital on her birthday.
Right.
So
That's all made up.
Okay.
that's right, I was all made up, and I'm just a rat bastard.
19 for creativity, though.
Okay, and that was the highlight of his romantic past. Okay, cafeteria, food, and bed. What every woman wants. Let's see what happens. Look at this. Somehow, the Super Mario charm was on. 18, 19, and 20.
I want to marry that girl.
Do you really?
Just being nice, because I want to win.
You know what?
Good answer.
It was
Okay.
around too early to say that, I think.
Anyone know voodoo out there?
DQ me.
Okay, Rebecca, tell us about a time that cooking for a guy was so successful that you thought he'd marry you on the dining room table.
There.
Well, that was easy. That's the time I served a hungry man TV dinner.
To a hungry man?
Yes. Yeah,
I think we just picked up a sponsor. What happened?
I made sure that before serving it, I took off all the wrappers.
Yeah. You have to expose that peach cobbler, you know. A peach cobbler reference. You can't get enough of those. 1 through 20 this time, guys. They're stumped. Wally, what do you got for me? Yikes. Wally, a 2?
I like Stofers.
Okay. Another sponsor! We're the hottest show on television, Bradley. Only a 9. Plug something, man.
well, I wasn't buying it completely. I mean, it was kind of nice, but just not quite good enough.
Okay.
Maybe if you'd have served it on yourself.
I think that's
You know,
what she was
that
saying.
would have been.
Yeah,
Well,
okay. Mario
take
gave
it
an
that way.
18. He heard food. Gave her almost a perfect score. Okay. Susie,
Yes.
which circus man would you choose for a one-night rendezvous and why? Here are your choices.
Rubber man.
It's not on there.
Sorry.
Okay.
He's elastic.
You gonna listen now, Latex Queen, or what? Okay.
How'd you know? Who told you? Who told you that?
Come on, we're turning this into an hour show.
Okay.
Herman the Hermaphrodite, Carlos the Cannonball, or Gary the Geek?
If Carlos the Cannonball's got big guns, then I'd like to play ball with Carlos.
I'm off the show. If she wins, I'm off the show. Okay, let's see what happens here. 19, 18, Wally, hurry up! 2, good, okay. Randy,
Small guns?
I didn't want you off the show, Jeff.
Hey, Wally, if I was hosting a show and one of the contestants took over and all, would that be kind of creepy? Okay, Randy, we got to do this quickly. Complete this sentence. I thought I'd already dated the dorkiest guy in the world until I went out with who? First name only, please, and a detailed description.
I have to do that quick?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Well, you know,
No, quickly, it's an adverb.
oh, stop. Okay, well, no, really, I'm a dork magnet. It's tattooed on my chest. All
Okay,
dorks
dork
enter
magnet,
here.
dorkiest, quickly.
And so the dorkiest guy I ever dated, okay, this guy called me like for 3 months every single day and talked like really sexy to me on the phone and said all this stuff he was going to do to me, for me, with me and all this. So finally we get out on a couple dates, you know, finally we're at my place, you know, we're in bed, we're naked, you know, and the guy like falls asleep. Is that a dork? Is that a dork?
Yes.
I
Was his
kicked him
name
out.
Luther?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Inside joke. Got to watch the show. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 18, 18. Sandwiching
Oh,
a
you
2 by
brat.
Bradley.
Maybe it was narcoleptic.
It was
Maybe,
true.
you know.
I made him go home at 4:30 in the morning. I said, put your clothes on and get out of here.
He has clothes off?
Oh, you know what that means? There's a censor in the building. No, that's the end of the game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out which one of our ladies scored the most points. The winner tonight is Susie, 58 points. Thank you. I'm off the show. That's it. I quit. Okay, hurry up. Come over here. I can't believe it. I think you paid.
believe it?
I
What do you mean you can't
You
believe
paid somebody off. Let's find out which one of the men will accompany you on the romantic dinner, maybe that special date to Tasco, Mexico. Wally, Bradley, or Mario. It is Bradley. Okay, let's go play a game. Is right. Look how well they know. Bradley, you might need those. Over there, Susie over here. Here's how this works. This is a little game called the compatibility game. If you match 2 out of 3 answers, you're going to Tasco, Mexico. That's all you need, 2 out of 3. Look over your answers. Please don't score until I've asked you to vote. Which one is the sexiest hair color? Blonde, brunette, or redhead? Please take it off. Please vote now. Okay, try to get you to match. Didn't happen. Blonde over here, brunette over here. Go to the next card. You should have known. You've been all 3. Okay, now. You know, love is a strange animal, ain't it? Okay, which is the least amusing war wound to receive in the romance department? Now wait until I ask you to vote. Is it a hickey, a nail scratch, a monkey bite? Please vote now.
Least amusing.
Yeah! Hickey, hickey! I've got a pair of hickeys. What have you got? Okay,
Come
move
on,
to the next
Mexico.
card. Yeah, look at her. Okay, get into your mind link here. Which dating accessory is the most impressive? Is it a car phone, a pager, or a Rolex watch? Let's see what happens.
The most impressive.
The most impressive. Susie says, Bradley says, Rolex watch. Susie said car phone. But you know what happened? You got 1 out of 2, which means we're going to add something very special to your dinner. And limo date, give them a big hand. They played a rough game. This is Jeff Martyr saying if you decide to go fishing in your stream of consciousness, I hope you catch porgy and bass. Get it? Stay there. Get up, guys. You made it.
If you're 18 years or older, a resident of Southern California, and if you're God's gift to the opposite sex and somehow still single, well, show us your stuff on Night Games. Call Monday through Friday between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. and ask for Jamie.
For those of you who have been reluctant to wear a hearing aid, Miracle Ear has more great news. If you have trouble hearing in noisy situations, the exciting Miracle Ear Clarifier may be your answer. The Clarifier features a special filter that automatically reduces background noise.
I used to dread going out with my friends. Background noise kept me from joining in the conversation. But the Miracle Ear Clarifier reduces background noise. Now I can hear and understand just fine, even in noisy restaurants.
If you or someone you know thinks they may be suffering from hearing loss, call Miracle Ear at this number and receive helpful information.
I can participate in the conversations now. I can hear them, and I don't have to tune out.
Find out if Miracle Ear can help you. Call this number. Miracle Ear will send you a booklet on better hearing, plus a coupon for a free hearing test. Call today. Learn about all the good news from Miracle Ear.
I'm not going to buy just any tire.
Before you buy new tires, test these first. Bridgestone Road Handlers from Sears. Drive them anywhere for 1,000 miles. If you're not convinced Bridgestone Road Handlers are the best tires you've ever driven, Sears will replace them free.
When they say it's guaranteed, it's guaranteed.
Now at reduced prices. Bridgestone Road Handler, backed by Sears lifetime free replacement.
Who's going to back you better than Sears?
Have you never had anyone to confide in and trust? Do you need a different point of view, but you can't talk to your friends? Now there's a way that's objective, caring, and private.
Call 1-900-933-3322, $4.99 per minute, adults only.
Let's talk it over right now. You'll feel better.
On the ball, knowing the score, covering all the bases. The stories of New England, from the heart of the city to your hometown, from season to season, rain or shine, dedication, commitment, experience. News 7.
I remember my very first audition, and I couldn't get the words out. I thought like that. I stopped and I tried it, and I think they thought I was doing a Marlon Brando audition. I still do it now sometimes.
When a kid tells you you're dumb, you know that they don't mean it because, well, they don't know much, but like if a grown-up tells you that you're dumb, you know that they know a lot and they would know if you're dumb or smart.
Yeah, I remember when I was 12 years old, all those years of being intimidated and scared and teased and all that. They always teased me in front of girls too.
Yes.
See, but you knew you were smart. You see,
Yeah.
See, everybody else didn't know you were smart, but you knew you were smart. If your child has problems learning, have them diagnosed, because they may suffer from dyslexia. And who knows? They may be smarter than you think. Aren't you, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. and handsome too, ain't he?
Hi, I'm Kathy B. Gifford. This year, 175,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Scientists all over the country are working to find a cure. But in the meantime, our best weapon is early detection. Please do monthly breast exams. And if you're over 35, have regular mammograms, because the odds are in your favor when you're aware. Thank you.